Mariota takes a snap, and he'll go to the air. Pocket starts to collapse, and this is what he can do. He can take off and run it. We've seen that a lot this season. Both of these teams have had slow starts this season, but the Bengals got off to a hot start today. Can the Falcons match it? Algier on the outside, and he will carry a couple defenders for a first down. The rookie fifth-round pick. Huntley will get an opportunity again, and only to the 30. Now he gets a couple extra there at the end. He's former Buckeye Robert Smith. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Jim Hale with us down to the sidelines as a completion to Drake London gets this drive started for the Atlanta Falcons. Marcus Mariota getting everybody lined up. Falcons surely could use a first down, but instead a fumble. However, Mariota on 2nd and 9. Mariota looking to escape the pocket. Hit as he throws and able to complete it. Ooh, and look out over there on the sideline as Zacchaeus. I formation. Algier over the top and in. And the Falcons are on the board.
Like old Marcus Allen shots like that going up over the top.
A little somersault to boot for his first NFL touchdown.
Some of them complain louder about it.
Yeah, you're right. Joe Burrow talked about how rare that was. Already 5 catches for Boyd. Burrow looking to go to the air again, but he's going to be dragged down by the leader of that Falcon defense, Grady Jarrett. Burrow's hit on 12 straight passes, but here he's going down courtesy of Lorenzo Carter. Last year was number 4 pick, and Mariota is going to go deep, and he's got the connection. All the way into the end zone goes Jameer Byrd, his first catch of the season, and it goes for 75 yards and a touchdown. That really feels like a huge momentum shifter going into halftime.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, but like we said the last time after Atlanta scored, it's not just what you do offensively. With this kind of deficit in a game, you have got to get some defensive stops. And because of all the injuries in the secondary, I don't know how you do that. Again, that's why I'm up here, not down there coaching.
Now, Kevin Huber, who booted his 1,000th career punt last week, 14 seasons with the Bengals, kicks this one inside the 20. And Williams makes one man miss. Down the sideline he goes. Oh my goodness. Williams with some space to the 25-yard line before he's finally tracked down.
Because of all that he was able to do in the return game, they saw the way that he operated with the ball in his hands. That's why he's...
And now the field goal by Younghoe Koo to try to get Atlanta within 11. And from 43 yards out, Koo connects. And this game has a very different feel than it did about 5 minutes ago, and the Falcons will get the ball in the third quarter as well. Set here for Joe Burrow and company. Pocket is clean. Burrow to the sideline, and it's jarred free by none other than Cornell Armstrong.
For the touchdown.
Bengals get to the line quickly, and then the ball is batted down by Isaiah Oliver, who made his season debut last week coming off the torn ACL. Mariota 96-yard passing. 75 of those came on one play on the touchdown strike you're referencing to Byrd. Here he goes to Zacchaeus. Zacchaeus gets upended by Taylor Britt.
He is about what guys have done in other places, and they've really started to gel as a unit.
But just as we say that, Burrow is sacked for the 3rd time today as D'Angelo Malone. 3rd down and 11. Burrow under duress again. Escapes, at least for the moment, and then hit from behind as he lets it go. Grady Jarrett, the one to get there.
And just added Christian McCaffrey, he's going to be playing today, apparently.
And they're going to hand it off for the Falcons to Tyler Algier. Pocket clean this time. Mariota connects, keeps the drive going, at least for the moment.
Count and then change the play for your best chance to convert.
They need to get to the 44 and able to do it.
Not the biggest back has to step in and try and make that tackle, make that block, and he can't do it.
And now this punt will try to check up, and it will, like a nice pitching wedge inside the 5-yard line.